From the Neuqua Valley Television Center, I'm Kaylee Brennan, and welcome to our first edition of Wildcat Weekly.
Wildcat Weekly has been around for over 20 years, with its first episode airing on November 16, 2001, just a few years after Neuqua Valley High School opened its doors. Currently, Wildcat Weekly consists of 19 students interested in broadcast journalism and ready to immerse themselves into a world of media. However, the class has not always been like this. Wildcat Weekly's creator, Jennifer Peel, came up with the idea for the school's news program when she was hired to work at Neuqua in the fall of 2001. Although Miss Peel only taught the class for a year, she made a significant impact on the school and on the media department as she shaped the future of Wildcat Weekly.
So again, it was something that they really wanted to create, the administration. They wanted to be able to reach out to the students and tell them about events that were going on campus and to use it just as a way to communicate with the students. And the gentleman who now is your principal was head of the journalism, print journalism at the high school. So he wanted to, he had a big interest in it because of the journalism part of it. So he was really supportive of it, and he was a person that I worked with and the person who I reached out to make it happen.
With over 520 alumni, Wildcat Weekly teaches students skills within media and has served as a foundation for those pursuing careers in the field. Students in the class have learned to be comfortable in front of the camera, operate different types of equipment, and utilize editing software to create a story while expressing themselves and showcasing their creativity along the way.
It was a great experience to be behind the camera, in front of the camera, do copywriting, editing. So it really helped me decide where I thought I would fit in and find a career with. I'm your host, Jessie Boudreau. Ever wonder who the next music star is? Chaz looks into some Wildcats you should know.
However, the skills learned from the class are not just limited to media. They extend to students and alumni's lives as they develop their time management skills, their ability to network and communicate with others, and most of all, their passion for storytelling.
While I'm not in front of a camera anymore for my job, I am in a very public-facing position and working with a lot of different people. So I have to feel comfortable talking to large groups or people who I might not know. So those communication skills are something that I always value and still use to this day.
Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm Peyton Domschke.
There are so many different lived ways of life that not everyone is going through the same thing. And that's even more true as, you go further and further. And if you want to pursue this, you'll figure that out, that, that people are different. They've got different backgrounds, and you never know who reaches out in the future. I mean, those stories build relationships. They really do.
Just a year after Wildcat Weekly was created in the fall of 2002, Miss Trout, the current teacher of the class, was hired to take over Miss Peel's work and dictate the future of Wildcat Weekly. Not only does Miss Trout have to teach dozens of students every year how to create a high-quality story, she has created an environment of nurture and care, established Wildcat Weekly's appeal to the public, and has solidified Wildcat Weekly's legacy forever.
I would say Wildcat Weekly's legacy is all about telling Neuqua's history. It tells the story of the students and staff that have come through Neuqua Valley's doors. We've gone from recording stories on VHS tape to recording them on mini DV tape, and now everything's done digitally on SD cards.
The biggest thing was Miss Trout. She is just such a legend. She's such a wealth of knowledge, and she really built such an empire. It's so exciting to see where the program is today.
I'm Leah Keating. I'm Elise Kozel.
Throughout the years, Wildcat Weekly has collected numerous accolades and awards. Just last year, Wildcat Weekly won the Crystal Pillar for the 4th time through the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. However, the show we know and love today would not be possible without the work of the 525 alumni that have contributed to the class.
Thank you to all of the Wildcat Weekly alumni. The show would not be what it is today without all of your amazing work.
And for Wildcat Weekly,
we're Group A.